Right, so I did come back in. Oh, it seems a little bit nicer now. Maybe something went wrong. Actually, when I closed down the game and it's all that's in the local inventory now, and it wasn't there before, if you remember. So it hasn't been 15 minutes, but since we are moving pretty quick, I'm going to stick my lid on, because you need your lid on when you're walking through the doors. My computer actually crashed as I exited the game, and it went to a Windows stop command. Of course, I wasn't walking around smoothly like this anymore, so it was probably struggling with the graphics or something. That was quick. I didn't even feel the elevator move. And I haven't been 15 minutes yet, so I'm gonna go straight to the Golum.
Welcome to the aUEC vehicle retrieval system.
And go and take it out and get some more mining done. See, this door wasn't actually spawning in, was it? I'll risk it for a biscuit. Oh yes, that's the way you move in, nice and smooth. Just as, oh hey, my ship did a little jump. Got some airtime in. And we'll get rid of the chat. Let's just stay behind the lines a minute while I have a little drink of something before I go in. Health is all fine. So I don't see any reason not to, but I'm going to put my helmet on. I'll be a little bit more cramped in this little tiny cradle of a ship where you can't even go for a Jimmy Riddle. So I'm in decoupled mode, by the way. Let's see what's just around us. Before we fly all the way over to somewhere like I think we're in decoupled mode. I mean, we're moving, so see the animation for the arm coming out. And to get out of this
Landing gear down.
I'm moving at 25 meters per second. Three kilometers and 9. So we're going to go for this one. Oh, what's going on? Locked up. We are locked up. Oh no, we're getting kicked. We've got, this is the 30k error. So with 30k, game client has lost connection. So that I've got to now restart my game ASAP, because my ship is now in a rotation looking upwards, as I'd already pulled it back. I'll only take 2 of these. If it's 2, there'll be more. And that's the end of my game today in that case. One more 30k. I've already had a lockup system. That could have been due to 30k, but my computer actually stopped. I managed to log out safely from the game, but on the very end screen, as I went to click quit the game, it went into quit mode, but then it sort of froze up again. And you can see, by the way, that the spinny thing in the bottom right hand corner is glitching away, that the internet doesn't look good. But I'm going to tell you what my rate is in a second. I'm going to put glass wire on. Yet another thing for my computer to run, but still it manages it. Right, so we're back in, and apparently we're still. So all I've got is 321 megabytes up and down, which ain't good, but it's enough to run the game. I mean, right, let's see where we are. Right, I probably will have picked different targets now anyway, so I'm going to just coupled mode. No target. $2,000 meters, 1,007. It's debris. I don't want the debris. It's a wreckage. So if I was out here with a different ship, you know. This is why it really needs two of you to be out here, because nearly hit me. I nearly hit it, should I say. Let's put the wheels out.
Landing gear up.
Next closest one. We'll go for this 15 kilometers. No, there's a 5.6. Oh, this is probably it. This is probably a cluster of something we can have. The reason why I've got my landing gear out is because... Oh, emphasite. That's alright, we'll have that. If we can take it. I don't know if we can take it yet. Is because when you put your landing gear out, you are reduced to 30 meters per second.
Landing gear down.
We are moving. So I want to be able to stop. Composition, easy to do, but look at the gap in the yellow. It's only going to be a very risky small gap. I'm too far away from it. Oh God! Boom! Gonna blow me to bits, isn't it? These are the dangerous. That's it, it's gone, that one. Right, my Coupled mode. Easy. You can talk. Emphasite. Quartz. Little bit of silicon. What makes them say that it's easy? It isn't easy, is it? That's going to kill me if that red one goes over the top. Thing is, it suddenly shoots up. Let's say that's about 25-30% now. I've got to hold it there in the yellow. Oh. See if it's worth it. You've got to keep your eye on all these pieces drifting away from each other now. See what's in this one first before we start taking it. Oh, this one needs braking again. And that one does as well. And for site raw. That needs braking again. This one is inert materials 100%, so we don't want that one. Raw silicon emphysite, and we've got to break that again. And that needs breaking again. It's got some quartz in it and a little inert materials. So this one, let's start with this one. We're a little bit too far from this one. Dangerous mining, you see. It is a dangerous job. This is inert materials, we don't want that. This one's inert materials. %, rubbish. God, that was a waste of time. So this one's raw silicon and emphysite. Very difficult, I would have said. I don't know where they get this easy from. I mean, they must be very skilled. Let's see if we can change the odds in our favour. The further I move back, the further away that 60 metres, 58, 54, 48, that's where it starts, around 48 metres. Look at that, just ridiculous. That's inert materials, we don't want that one. That's quite a narrow one as well. I did better on the planet surface of Walla, so we'll probably go there. I mean, most of these are too hard. They're in the scope of being able to be cracked by this thing, but the margin of error is too tight for the risk. See what I mean? Just looking behind me. And I have died in plenty of mining accidents like this. Especially when you're in a land-based vehicle, not flying around. You can back off quickly in a land-based vehicle, but you know, I need to improve that yellow gap. I can't reduce my laser anymore. It starts at 20%. So all I can do is back off. That millimetre or so forwards just sends it over the top, look. So the only way I can reduce 20% is to back off a little bit. I have to go a tip forwards. It's at 54 metres. 54.3. It's this next bit now that's just going to go over the top. .57. And the yellow bar suddenly got narrower there. No, see though, the red has overtaken the yellow. So, now I'm just going to give that a rest. Leave that one. Let somebody else die on it. There's a 20 kilometres one. Let's just try that. We might have some more luck. It's 15 kilometres. Aluminium or aluminum, whichever you want to say. Are they going to be too big? Might be too big. They look as though they're going to be totally... Oh, easy. Let's get within about 100 metres. And let's try the laser down at 20%, see what happens. We need to note when it's going to start. We're at 50% on the laser. There it is, it started at 56. And we've got a nice wide yellow band. But aluminium won't be as worth as much as anthracite. Could be more explosive though when it finally cracks. So I like to get it right in the halfway point and then keep dialing down the... If it gets above halfway, I'll consider backing off a little bit. There you are. But the window gets smaller, so... I think we've got this one. quite easy. Now that is easy, that one. So let's take the different mode. We'll just check each one. Corundum ore and aluminium, and it still needs breaking again. And we are 45 meters away. Well, let's make a start with this one. Thing is, you don't want it to make a big pop because it bangs into all the other stones and knocks them all out into outer reaches of space. So I would say about the safe distance is 50 meters. Of course, I'm at 20%, so I'm literally on the edge of this, and I could do to back off a little bit. When it gets a little bit closer, I'm waiting for the yellow to fill up. The yellow fills up, I'll be happy. It should be all right now. It'll do it now. So I'll back off a little bit. Right, now we're going to the collection mode. When it goes purple like that, that's our thing we want. Hopefully, that's aluminum 100%. The one needs breaking again, but this one can be taken, and this one is, we just have to wait for the analysis to come in. Inert materials 0, but aluminium 99.99%, so we'll have that. And we are 55 meters away from it, so let's just close in a little bit, and you can see our tank's filling up there slowly. That needs cracking again, doesn't it? This one is 100% aluminum. Aluminum, da 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 da. Aluminum, da 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 da. Another one that's going to be aluminum ore. Wait for the analysis to come in. 100%. That needs cracking again, doesn't it? Aluminum ores and 0 0.000 something percent of inert materials. Let's just test these two. Aluminum ore needs cracking. See, so we was having a real hard time with the anthracite. We move over to here and we get this. And corundium as well. I would like the corundium. So let's go to crack mode. And that's a good that is a good yellow band we've got there. Starting at 20%, we are 38 meters away. And you see at 20% it's climbing rapidly. So I just need to back off a little bit so I can control the, I want it to stop climbing. Because I can't go down, I can go up. So I'll put more heat into it now. I've actually fallen off the rock. They can quickly get out of hand though. I'm too far away from it now, I believe. So I'm going to edge forwards. Just don't want it to go bang, because it's like you're pushing this needle into a balloon and it can resist the needle, the point of the needle, for a little bit, then all of a sudden it just flies up real quick. So 54, I need it to actually stop climbing. That's it, that's good. Then I can just judge it now. And as soon as it touches that, it'll speed up a little bit sometimes. Now I just want to hold it there. That would be ideal if it could just fill up that yellow bar now with it just there in the first half. I will try and go down a percentage from 28 to 27. That's lovely. And then we can turn the laser off now because it'll break. Yes. And then we'll switch to collection and we'll test this one before we, because it could be just garbage. This one's corundium ore. It's 0.00 or 6% or 0% I think it says at the bottom there, inert materials. Still needs cracking, I don't believe it. Aluminum ore. Two different qualities there. So we are going to need to just suck that one up like a vacuum cleaner. I don't think this one's going to go. Inert and corundum. Let's go for this one. 61. I'm just seeing if I can get that yellow band wider. And I don't think I can, because 30 metres, that's going to go up rapidly, I think, at 20%. Yep. Don't want to overcook it. "65 metres is just a little bit too far away. 59 metres. It's not touching it, is it? Oh. See, now the balance is out, because as soon as the red one overtakes I have to go back in there under 50 metres. Oh dear. That's it gone. Bye bye. So some that can seem to be easy can actually be a no-go. We're 102 from that one. I wonder if, because it is quite a good, you're sort of protected by the one that's in front of it a bit. It's the 49er, so we'll go back down to 20%, turn it on. We can back off on this one ever so slightly. We want to put more distance between us. Not giving me easy time today, is it, the game? I was just going to throw. think that's done it. $70-something% inert. Surely you've got a better one. See, I don't know if, and I couldn't say for sure, but that's only 9%. 98% is inert material, so that wasn't good. Maybe you can overcook it, and that's what sort of like knacks it up. Turns it into inert materials because you fried the stuff, you fry the beans too much. It says on this one that I can actually take it. %, aluminium and corundum. We don't really want that one because it's only got 30% aluminium. %, at under 50 meters, because this laser starts at 20%. And if it can keep going up at that rate, that's brilliant, because I can control it by just turning it on and off. Is another thing. Let it heat up to about halfway and turn off. Which is another method you can use, you know, just to keep that yellow bar going. Stay in there, and that should do it. So we'll back off while it gives a little pop. Then we're going to go back in and analyse all the shit. The sheets of aluminium. Good stuff. And that's nearly %, aluminum. Whoa. Hit the wrong button there. %, aluminum. Nearly got the fourth container full. Two different qualities there, a 49 and a 59. But not that much of it really. Oops. Let's so Stretch to the cracker. There is 7 meters. Same method as before, turn it off for a little bit, turn it on for a little bit. That'll do it. That was me just putting the brakes on. Ooh. %. Come on, that's it. I actually did do better on the planet's surface though, even though I think I was full by now. It just seems as though I was quicker on the planet's surface. So I'll go back to Walla. I've only got 3 to do, so I mean I will stay out here. I'll even take this little bit, to be honest with you, just to top up, even though it's got... No, I won't take that one. So you've only got to tickle that rock with your probe at the front, your gonopodium, and that's it. Your gonopodium's all smashed to bits. Not that easy, to be honest with you. 64. I have to get a bit closer to this. And let's see if we can increase the power. Oh, that's nice. It's got wider. I don't think it's going to start though. Look, 1900% on the laser. So we have to be in a bit closer to this. Back down to 20%. Just want to be a bit... Oh. There it is, it's just starting. 47 meters. This might be an easy control. So I noted that when we was down at about 50%, it was moving at the speed I wanted it to. I mean, it is still moving at the speed I want it to. I'm just not comfortable with the distance. And when it goes into this, it'll speed up. So I'm going to slow it down to 60%. 50%. See, it's still climbing. I'll turn it off, let it cool a little bit, turn it on. And I think that's going to do it. Just look behind me. Oh, I didn't want to crash into that other piece. Meters away. 60 meters away. That's 0% inert materials. It needs cracking though. This one still needs cracking. 100% inert materials. 100% inert materials. I think there might be one behind the other one, so. It's only 6.31% crap. 93% good stuff. That's good stuff. We'll have that. $316 or 316. I need to be a little bit closer. I don't think we can take that. But there's only 316 and it's 100%. It's the same score as was on the last one, but it needs braking. So what's that about? I'm messing this one up because I can't control my movement. I've only got 4.27 SCU of inert materials. isn't bad going at all. It's always 316, isn't it? Aluminum 316 again. (252) SCU of 316. This one is good as well. This is another 316, so you can see we've got 4 SCUs of that. This will be 316 as well, yes it is. Right, so we'll go back to crack. And that's quite close. So let's be brave and stay there. And turn it off. And turn it on. Turn it off. And turn it on. And turn it off. Then we'll let it go pop. Then we'll go back and get it. %20 of it is inert materials. I'll leave that one to last. That's 100% aluminum. Oh, I took the wrong one. Did my inert materials go up? No, 427. I don't want any more inert materials if I can help it. I thought I was on the edge of that one. And I was. A little bit closer. We know we can take this because it's kind of like purple, but it's 100%. Lovely. One more container to fill. That's inert materials, we don't want that. And that's inert materials, we don't want that. So we need to crack this one. And this is the one which is 20% inert, so we'll take that last. We've just got this one to do. Have we got anything above us? Before I spin round and hit my head on something, I'll just have a look outside the ship. No. "35 meters. Oops. Nothing behind us. We can just reverse out a little bit. Turn it off. And turn it on again. That'll do it. Right, this lump or so should fill that last box, I hope. Let's have a look at this one. That'll do, I'll have that one. It's 0% inert materials. Same again, a bit of corundum. Not much corundum though. Might as well just sell the corundum to the ore facility. Some good quality ore there as well, some 640. Oh, I forgot to look at the quality of this. Oh, it is 100%, yeah, that was good. Want much of it anyway. I'm just eager to get off now, got back to the main base and dump all this, because I must be near the edge of my time with this vehicle. Inert materials, yes, and that's inert materials. And this one, it's only got 20% inert materials. That'll it, that's it, I'm done. I know there's another little bit to pull in, but you know. Put the guns away, we'll get out the star map. We'll plot a course back to we've got Arc L1, don't we? Wide Forest Stations, 25 gazillion miles away. 25 Wide Forest Station, that's the one we want. Found it on our HUD. thought I'd actually gone for it then. Right, so let's do that again on the outside. No, didn't do it. Only do it from in the cab, can't you? I don't think it always used to be like that. Quantum travel started. Why is it putting that out on the radio?
Shield system online.
I've got an imbalance. Let's radio in and see if we can get a hanger. We better be able to get a hanger. I'll be on this top deck somewhere. If you turn your speakers up like I have, I mean I'm on headphones. But I've got a real deep rumbling up on the engines. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, did I get that wrong? Nope. I don't know why my ship will not sit still. Let's put the wheels out.
Landing gear down.
I've quite a hard time managing the decoupledness. See, it should stop now. It's coupled. I'm in coupled mode. But no, I'm still drifting forwards. As you can see. I actually meant to go like that. Hit the station at this speed, it's lights out. Goodbye. No, don't do that to me. Right, so what you do in this instance is you wait till the doors are nearly closed and you double tap hold Alt and double tap N and it'll open the doors again. Like that. It's a little trick I found out. Because they're saying you're not coming in. You haven't been quick enough. Yeah, but I'm struggling with the aircraft's controls and I'm quite good at flying them. You know, I don't die every time I get in an aircraft like I used to. And like I see lots of other people doing. So it's coming in like a decoupled mode, you see. Ooh, bit of a Humpty Dumpty hard landing. Now I ain't going to refuel or anything, but I'm just going to show you what it would have cost me. Because it's a higher ship, I'm going to send it back. 180, 72, 4k there to refill the hydrogen fuel. But there's no point. I'll fly it back to Hairston. Just check that the doors are shut. Yes. Because that's look back, by the way. And if I don't check the rear view mirror, I could get out of this. Forget that I've got my helmet not on straight or something. And choke to death. I'll leave the engines on. Why not? Burn the fuel. Yeah, you don't spend money on repairs when you got a hire vehicle. Just let them have it back in a right state. I mean, the game might penalise you.
Vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
No, it hasn't. Now it's going. And it hasn't been moved yet. Until it disappears into the storage. So this is quite a different... I mean, it's only been, you know, half an hour or so between my two, when my game froze up. I could even take some of the stock in something like my Intrepid because I never get to use it, and that's available to me. We're going to go down to the refinery though. Create a lot of jobs on those. Now, we're selling it to the refinery. I'm only presuming, and I think I'm right. If you sell it to the refinery, you're not having to pay for all the stuff, you know. But for the refining of it. But if you do refine it and you pay for that stuff, you'll get that money back more fold over because... Sorry, mate. Mainly because it's retaining your cash that you've got invested in the retrieval of all the stuff. So when we look in here, the reason why I look in this one first is just to see that if I was to sell it to the refinery, I paid 15 grand for this ship. I can't remember what the last figure was, but it was something like a similar sort of figure, 31,000. Well, I spent 15,000 on renting this, so I've made 15 grand if I just sell this to the refinery. Otherwise, I can take some further risk and do this 2,232,392's worth of corundum and another 2,232,392. That's the same number. Corundum raw. I wonder what that means. Inert materials 4 million. I don't get that. 13 million. Hydrogen fuel. Aluminum ore 24 million. Quantum fuel. Is this what's in my cargo? Or is it just listing my quantum fuel and my hydrogen fuel as well? I think it is. So 24 million isn't that big. 24.8 because it only comes out at 25 SCU. But I don't want to sell it to the refinery, but I'm just saying that's how I make a guesstimate on the profit I've made. I've made my money back for the ship, 15 grand, and I've made 15 grand on top. I've paid for the ship, should I say. This one doesn't work, does it? I remember. How's it going to work for me this time? So this work order is complete, and this is 847 SCU. What does that mean in terms of how many boxes? But it's all copper, isn't it? Look, that's when I was on the planet. So I'll accept that and collect it. I hope it isn't 847 boxes. In fact, I could leave it there and I'll be coming back in another ship and see if it'll load on the ship directly first. That's what I'll do. So we're going to set up a work order. The corundum ores we'll go with the dinks and we'll get a quote. It'll take 1 hour 15. That'll give me time to take some of the other stuff back. It'll cost me 14 credits and I'll get a 54 yield and a 41 yield. That'll do me. I ain't going to keep second guessing it. And then back to the Golum again, another work order. We'll have the aluminum nose all together, aluminum da 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 da, on the dinks. I won't mess about looking for all different prices. We get 509, 348, 29, 17. Each of these could be nothing, I don't know. And that's 1 hour 1931 aUECs. So I've got 980,528. Take that off. And now I've got 397. Still got 980,000, but instead of 508. Work order complete, that one there. We're going to wait for that one, aren't we? And we're just going to have a look, make sure there's nothing else in the Golum. Just inert materials, and we can't do nothing with that. I just forgot to add on, how much time is it going to be? 1 hour, 1 hour. So just an hour really, hour and a quarter.
The movie glass has been found. Report to the manager's office if you think it's yours.
I do need a little of the pink. The pink. A little of the drink. Drink pink. So I will wait till I get in the next part of the building before I take my lid off. I'll just finish it off. Oh, very nice. Oh, it just floats in the air. Now we're going to take the same ship back. Might as well use up their fuel rather than use mine to get back to the other place. Because I don't want to... I mean, I could deliver... I could have... them deliver my... not my Aurora, because I don't use it much. I would come back in the Cutlass back, but because it says claim, I don't understand why it says claim. This is rented. I've only got 1 hour 38 minutes, I could go and do another run with it. That's the other thing I could do. Nip back to the planet. But I've had enough today of mining. I might be doing it again later. So I could. Whether would that be on claim? I know I've got nothing in the actual ship. All I had is an empty bottle, drinks bottle that I tried to put down in it. And I could take 8 boxes. It's in Area 18, so why should I claim it? And I don't want to wait 5 minutes.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Right, so I think what I'll do is I'm gonna have a break. I'm gonna stay here and have a break. I will take my lid off. And I will call it quits there on the thing. I've got another thing to do. Personal life gets in the way. I've got to go cut the grass. So I'll go and do that. That's probably a 2-hour job. And also my son will be coming back on with me and my grandson. So that might be a good thing. This is where we sat before when...
What's going on with you?
Oh, hey.
Take things a day at a time, right?
Yeah, take things one day at a time, sweet Jesus. That's all I'm asking for you. Right, teddy bye. See you later.